and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have another game of Smite for you, to be precise, some arena. We play Sol this time. She's one of my favorite characters. I really think she's super fun, and yeah, I think this clip is a really good one, really interesting, fast-paced game, so I hope you enjoy. We have a really strong team come too, so let's see. And here we are. We start off by buying a magic ring, which gives us some more damage on our basic attacks, some more attack speed, which is actually what we're aiming for, because Sol is kind of a mixture between being a mage and a hunter. Of course, you can do a lot with her abilities, but at the same time, there's definitely a very strong point in her kit based on her basic attacks, which mainly stems from her passive. By hitting jungle monsters, enemy gods, or minions, our passive that you can see to the left of the health bar slowly gets higher, and then our attack speed increases, the attacks get bigger, and we do more damage. I decided here to go for the blue buffs because Sol is actually very mana hungry in the early game, and we don't necessarily need the purple buff, especially since we have an actual hunter with need, so I left it to her instead. Just going for the minions here a bit, and yeah, Bellona actually pushing us here, going a bit greedy. We put in some damage, then Oleron is caught off guard. Bellona using her beads to get out of here so that we can stun her. I go for Oleron instead, and so does Ymir, and we get first blood. Very, very strong start into the game. Exactly what you want to get. First blood giving you extra gold and all that. Yeah, very nice. Unfortunately though, Hebo doesn't get out anymore, so they also get a kill. They actually got 2 kills. I'm not sure who else died. Anyways, it seems to be rough here for Neve as well. She has to run away from Camazots. He's an assassin, so he is really strong in 1v1s. Not so strong when he's actually attacked into, or in a team fight. He's more like trying to get single targets that he, yeah, can burn pretty quickly. Just making sure we clean the wave, going for Zeus now. Just a little bit of pressure, but I also get a lot of damage here, so I retreat a bit and get back in. Zeus staying here, and so do I. Who's gonna die? It's gonna be Zeus. And I actually make it back safely, as you can see. Just using my one that basically heals me a bit and also strengthens our passive or develops our passive. Camazot's getting out here with a slither of health. Unfortunate. But yeah, that's sometimes just the way it goes. Neve being in a tough spot, and she ultimately falls as well, which leaves us with 2 kills behind them, and accordingly also we are behind in points at this point. Yeah, a few good engagements, but at the end of the day we weren't able to benefit from it enough, or when we got a kill, they also got a kill back, so yeah. Very close game so far though. Like, don't get me wrong, that's maybe 1 or 2 kills, or like getting a minion wave in or something, and things can change quickly here. Getting some pressure on Izanami. She actually dies to Hebo. We also put some good damage in here, so yeah, that worked out well. My ultimate, I hit everybody, but it doesn't really matter here. But we get the kill after on Camazots. Nice. So now we're on the board as well. Our first kill. And now I'm being a bit greedy here. All the way up on the side. Team actually already saying like, retreat. And, okay. Yeah, I just had to do the taunt here, obviously. Like, that's the gameplay, you know? I have no idea why I did that. I just, yeah. Okay. Anyways, we get the blue buff again, still pretty mana hungry. Making sure we can keep spamming our abilities, especially our second one, which is that fireball that does a good amount of damage and also slows. This one, exactly. Some good basic attacks coming through here, but then missing a bunch against Kamazats. Ooh. He slowly dribbles down, uses his speeds, but then he gets help from Izanami, and that's the point where you want to leave. And therefore I use my third ability, which basically makes sure I can't get any damage in that form, and I can't be targeted by CC. And again, the taunt, because I stole the purple buff. Yeah, I guess yeah. That's just how it goes sometimes. Pushing some damage through. Getting good ultimate here on Alderon, but then the damage comes through. I got a bit frustrated here, as you can see in the VGS and the voice chat thing. In-game chat thing. I was hoping they would kill there, but honestly, yeah, I also just overextended. Like, in retrospective, a bit more my fault than anything else, but yeah. And anyways, getting back into the fight, some good damage on Zeus here, but I could tell that it was probably not the best way to just storm in there even more. Something King Arthur doesn't seem to realize, and he ultimately falls. There's a lot of damage on them though. I'm trying to be sneaky here, going from the backside, but then Kamazot's targeting me. Making it out with my Frida. And it's fine. Then we have Izanami here. She doesn't get out though. And we get our second kill. Awesome. Yeah, still a very close game. We're still 2 kills behind them though, which also shows in the points, about 19 points or something behind them. Very close game still, like, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Now we got the spear here, making sure we get some more cooldown reductions, some flat pen. So far we went for 2 rings, one for, but basically all opting for more basic attack, more attack speed. Ooh. Nice ultimate here, making sure we burn Izanami before she can dash out, putting in a lot of damage quickly, and that finishes her off before she can even react. But yeah, back to the rings. The other ring we bought is a hastened ring, making sure we don't get the movement speed penalty that you get while using auto attacks. As you can see, sometimes when I do my auto attacks, you usually like get slowed down in the process, so you move slower while you do them. But with hasten ring, now and then, every few seconds, you actually gain movement speed when you hit an enemy with a basic attack, so that can be quite nice. Just being a bit of a bully here, putting some basic attacks in, and yeah, but not really a chance to get a kill here, I think. They got a big minion, so we should make sure to kill that one. If that one gets in, that is a lot of points that they take off our board, so. But we burn them quickly, especially since we have me as a partially a hunter and Neith as a full-on hunter, so yeah. Again, coming from the side here, they don't really do a good job in pushing me out here. I get the kill on Alaran. Tough 1v1 here. Against Izanami, I do get the kill using my free, but unfortunately not quite getting out here. Was a really close call though, like a second longer or something, and I think I would have been in my free, could have backed off, and I probably would have gotten some help from my team too. Unfortunate. Anyways, so current KD 5-2, totally fine. We're doing a good job here so far, putting in a lot of damage. Yeah, Zeus using his ultimate. So I back off a little bit here. Don't want to stand in there. It's way too much damage. But then, ooh, a lot of damage coming through with my basic attacks, killing Zeus here in the process. I wanted to go for the Alaran here, but then Kamazats went for me, put a lot of damage onto me, and I ultimately die. Unfortunate. If I get a bit luckier here, then I might actually get the kill on Alaran as well, but yeah, he knocked me back and then Kamazat's focusing me, and that was too much. Getting the red buff for some extra damage. And then again, coming from the side, being sneaky, putting a lot of damage onto Zeus and making sure I finish him. He didn't even react to it for some reason, but I take it. Now I get really focused here, backing off. But it's went well, like Bellona actually also used her ultimate in order to chase me. I go back into the fight actually here, putting in a lot of pressure onto her. It's not enough though. She gets back. Actually, Hebo a bit out of position due to that. But with some basic attacks on Zeus, I could push him away, which ultimately didn't matter, I just realized, because of Kamazats being sneaky. He dodges my fireball here, so he gets back safely and we back off again a bit. Going for the minions here. Maybe I should have stayed with my team, could have helped them there, but on the other hand, this fight has been going on for way too long there. So yeah. But here I help with making sure Bellona doesn't push further onto Neath, and she ultimately dies as well, so that went really nicely there. Kamazat's getting out with a slither of health again. But yeah. A lot of damage coming through with our basic attacks. So that's really intense here, really fast-paced game. A lot of damage, and yeah, doing well. KD is currently at 8-3, so that's also really nice. Buying some lifesteal here, because I honestly feel like in this game it's really valuable. The enemy team doesn't seem to burn me really quickly. They always like dwindling down my health very slowly. And therefore I feel like the lifesteal can come in clutch, just making sure we can get quicker in fights again or stay in them longer. If you have a game where you feel like I get burned really quickly, if I die, then probably not the way to go for. Another kill here on Bellona. And again, that was a big yikes. Missing basically everything with my ultimate here. And then being a bit salty because my team wasn't there. To be fair, it was a long engagement, so potentially they could have helped me there. But on the other hand, like, I just have to hit my ultimate and then Alaran dies. So in retrospect, my fault. In the heat of the moment, yeah, you know. Again, they got a big minion, so we want to make sure that falls first. And we get it. Put some pressure on Isa. Now the team actually this time realized I'm attacking from the side again, and they push me out here. I just love that with Sol and her free, you actually can disengage pretty well. So I wasn't too scared there. But you have to be still on guard since Sol is very squishy and dies quickly. So, yeah. Gotta be a bit cautious about those things. Using the shell in the engagement there to get out, using my free, and we get back to base safely. We're still behind. 4 kills behind and point-wise also. Ooh, that's a tough one. Izanami coming out with 1 health. But we get the kill on Zeus, which is nice. Could have been both though. Anyways. Here, Olaran doesn't get away either. Nice ultimate, even though I missed my other ability first, which could have been enough, honestly. But it's fine. Definitely worth using the ultimate there and making sure we get the kill on Olaran. Bellona using hers here to stun, but I don't know if it was worth it. King Arthur being too greedy here, dashing in into the entire enemy team and ending up dying. Who would have thought? Isa trying to put the ultimate on me here, fails though. And then I back off after eating some damage from Olaran. Just making sure Ymir gets out of there as well. He's pretty tanky, but you never know. Sometimes and he just gets stuck in CC. I mean, there was an entire team, so just making sure I don't leave him behind. And again, we get a ring, the 4th one now, and this one is actually really interesting. It is really good against more tanky characters, because it burns their protection with each auto attack that I hit. So the more auto attacks I hit, the more weakened their protections get. We pushed quite a bit through here. Zeus using his ultimate there to make us back off. Kamazot's coming from the side, but doesn't matter. He eats the ultimate to the face and ultimately dies too. So yeah, that works out nicely. Pushing the minions, getting a free ultimate here from Bellona. I take it. I don't know why she used it there. Didn't seem like a good chase, but apparently she fought different, and yeah, I take it. Totally fine with me. We're still behind though. Pushing in some damage on Izanami, and she falls, uses even her relic, her Aegis, which makes her not take damage for a while. Or Zeus uses it here as well when he sees that he can't do anything about it, but ultimately falls too. Now hear from Olaran, 3rd Aegis in a very short time, and the kill on Izanami. Awesome. Puts us with 14 kills on the board. Really nice. But then the good ultimate from Bellona here, I almost die. Use my shell. My team actually does a really, really good job making sure they can chase me, making sure they break off this chase, and yeah, therefore I get back safely. Buying this red pot for some extra damage. Zeus eating some damage here from me, but the entire team pushing me now. Like, not the entire team, but Bellona and Kamazot, so I'd rather back off for a second, making sure that I don't die here. Because now it's actually really close. Every kill counts now, and Hebo putting in some work here, actually, making sure we seem to win, and then he finishes it off. He kills Kamazot at the very end, and that's the win. 15-0 points is at the very end. We ended up having 2 more kills than them, so that worked out nicely. And to wrap things up, let's have a look at the numbers. First, I recommend all my team because they did really well. It was a fun game. And then let's take a look. We've got 14-4 kills, really good, and 60,000 damage, which is insane. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and I see you all in the next one. Bye bye!